Okay, welcome back to the third part of Let's Play Angband version 3.4.0. So let's load up our character. Here we go. So I'm going to do a shopping trip. I already made out my shopping list, but this is actually probably a good time to talk about what certain items do in Angband, what kind of item types there are. So I'll spend maybe 2 minutes talking about that. So to do that, we're going to take a look at some of the stores. So you can look at the stores anytime you're back in town. You can look at them anywhere, but they might be wrong if you're in the dungeon because the disc doesn't get updated until you come back to town. Okay, so what kind of things are there? First, there are things you can wear, so you can wear things as weapons. There's both melee weapons and there's a whole bunch of different kinds. And there are ranged weapons, bows, crossbows, slings, stuff like that. And there are also missiles that you can shoot with them. So that's the most basic thing. There's also other things you can wear. So there's armors and cloaks and shields and hats and gloves and boots, and for each of those you have a separate position. So I can show you all the things I am wearing. So I'm not wearing anything in most of the places. So I have no gloves, I have no hat, no shield, no hat, no gloves, no boots. But you can also wear amulets and rings. I don't have any rings on. So the next thing are the items that you can use. So there are consumable items, which means you use them once or a couple times, and then they're of no use any longer. So for example, there's potions. So these you can drink, and they'll give you some effect. Usually it's a healing or a buff of some sort. But use them once, and you can never fail using one. You can use them when confused. It doesn't matter. Use them when blind. They'll always work. But you only use them once and then they're gone. There's also scrolls, which are as well single use, but you can't use them when blind or confused. Those tend to be, a lot of them are utility scrolls. They'll help you. They'll detect for example, doors and stairs. They'll map the dungeon around you. There are also ones that are escape scrolls, like teleportation, which this one teleports you a small way. This one brings you back to town. And there are some other ones. There are some attack scrolls, but not really. And the other thing you can eat are mushrooms, and you can't really buy mushrooms in the town, so I can't show you that, but they're like food, but they have some magical effect. So maybe more interestingly are the different kinds of wands and staves that you can use. So we'll start with wands. They have a certain number of charges. So for example, this wand of magic missiles, which I think we're going to actually buy. So it has 12 charges. You use it 12 times, and then you can't use it anymore. And when it's out of charges, you either need to chuck it or you can try recharging it, which may or may not work. Wands tend to be attacking. They're directed, so you have to choose a direction. They tend to attack something. Staves, on the other hand, they're also multiple use, but they don't really usually tend to be attacking, except for some at the very, very end. They're actually more often utility or sometimes healing. And there are none here, but there are also rods. We'll see them later. Rods are multiple use, but they work differently. After you use them, they have some cooldown time where they recharge. And that's pretty much it for all the items you can get. And if something else comes up, I'll talk about it. So let's do our shopping trip. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to figure out whether this bow we're wearing. Oh, it already just told us. I was going to shoot some arrows at someone to make sure that the bow we're wearing is not bad, but it just told me that the bow is average, so I don't need to worry about that. So instead, we're going to just get some arrows. So we'll get 40 arrows. Okay, and we'll stick them in our. You can wield arrows, and that puts them in your quiver. Let's see, what else do we need? I'm going to get 3 Word of Recall scrolls, and I'll get them from the alchemist here. Okay, I'm going to get, what else am I going to get? I'm going to get something else from here. I'm going to get 4 more phase door scrolls. 4. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to head over to the weaponsmith. And I'm going to get, so there's one weapon here which is reasonably good. This spear gives me +5 to hit. So I'm looking at it right now. It gives me +5 to hit, and does 7.7 damage, a little more damage per round than I'm currently getting. So I'm going to actually grab the spear. So I'm gonna grab this spear and I'm gonna wield it instead of my left hand. So get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. I actually sold it to the store. I meant to drop it. It doesn't matter. I can't sell anything for money. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the magic shop. I'm gonna buy an extra magic book for beginners. I'm gonna buy this wand of magic missile, so we have yet another way of doing damage to things from remote. That'll be like in case we run into a panther or something, and I really need to get rid of it. I'll use that one on magic missiles, and I'm actually going to buy this ring of protection, which I usually almost never do, but there wasn't really all that much I could buy in town. And the last thing I'm going to want some potions of heroism. So I can only buy 6. Sorry, I can only buy 6. Okay, so that used up pretty much all our funds. So we have no more funds. That's okay. There's one more shop that I should mention. So almost all these shops, they kind of store basic goods and stuff. But except there's a black market, which stores, it can have pretty much anything in the game. But it also charges ridiculous prices. So for example, this would be really nice. This leather gloves a free action. If I had more money, I probably would have bought it. But I don't have more money, so I didn't have 8,000 gold, so I couldn't buy it. Okay, so now let's go back to the dungeon. We'll read our scroll of word of recall. Let's see, do I have... Okay, yeah, okay. I'll start dropping things as I go. There's nothing really that I want to save. Oh, there's one other place that I should mention. I have a home where I can store up to 24 items. Right now it's empty. I haven't put anything in there, and I don't see any reason to. So it takes a while to recall, so I'm just going to sit here and rest until I get there. I have to make sure that no monsters are around. Okay. I immediately got the feeling on this level that there are only scraps of chunks, no interesting items. We're on dungeon level 5 again, because you recall to just where you stopped off. We are level 6, so we can go down again. And we're actually fairly tricked out for now. So let's see. I failed my spell. I succeeded that time. There's nothing in the vicinity that's dangerous, and I'm near the top left of the map, so I'm gonna head explore this area. Yeah, absolutely nothing is dangerous here, so we can just wander around and not really worry about anything. I don't want to fight that. There's a stairs. Okay. Well, there wasn't anything there to fight, so we'll start heading this way. Let's see what's over here. 4 acolytes. I wonder how many there are. Can I see? No. Oh, I'm gonna try killing one. It ran away. I killed one. That doesn't look like there are too many of them. So you generally don't want a lot of these awake at the same time, because they can curse you. I got some more rounded pebbles, which are... So if you pick up something, usually you have to wait for it to give you a feeling of whether it's average, but if you have something that looks exactly the same in your inventory, it'll ID it right away. So I knew that these pebbles were average. I picked up some more pebbles. They come up as average. I have no use for them, so I'm probably going to chuck them at some point. I'm going to kill this blue worm mass. Okay, there was one more acolyte somewhere around here. There it is. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm going to... It's running away. I'm going to use out my bow and fire something at it, and I just killed it with that. Got a potion of Cure Light Wounds. That was the other thing. If I didn't pick up so many of these Cure Light Wounds earlier, I would have bought some in town. But I had so many of them that I felt pretty confident for healing. So that bow is going to help a lot, because I don't actually need to chase things around. I can just fire arrows at things from afar. There's something invisible here. It's probably one of the weaker ghosts. There's 2 kind of ghosts. There's a glutton ghost, which maybe I should eat one of my rations of food. There we go. Because it'll eat my food if I don't. Oh, okay, so I got a scroll of Detect Invisible, so let's see. It's a poltergeist. Okay, so poltergeists they'll cause fear. It doesn't say here, but I'm pretty sure they cause fear, but they don't really do anything else. So, okay, so there's an unID'd wand, which is nice. And there's something even more nice, a lantern. A lantern is probably one of the earliest things that you most want, because it's much better than torches. So we're going to drop all these torches. We don't need them anymore. And not only that, we're going to say, I don't want to see any torches. Okay, so, and we're immediately going to fuel our lantern to full. So lanterns are nice because now I can see two things. Before, now I could only see things that were through infravision earlier, but now I can see pretty much anything I want. I'm going to use this brass wand on this worm and see what it does. Okay, it was a wand of confused monsters, which is these spells aren't terribly useful. I'm going to try and bash open this door. It didn't work. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not going this way. That door is so it's one of those the poltergeist is now harassing me and it's making me scared, but whatever. So they're annoying because not only can you not see them, but they can also go through walls. So he'll just keep on bothering me until I figure out how to kill him, and I have no real good way of killing him. Okay, I'm gonna fire arrows at the salamander. I killed it. So you can fire arrows several different ways. You can actually, fire like this, or you can just hit the H button, which will fire at the nearest monster. There's probably another. No, there's not. Okay, so this kobold I couldn't take before, but now with the arrows and my ring of protection, I feel pretty confident that I can kill this guy, or maybe not. Maybe this is a bad choice. It's gonna be close. I think he's gonna get scared though. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, so I got to level 7 based on killing that kobold, which was nice. It's a little more hit points. Scouts are not as dangerous as some of the other things. I'll cast magic missiles. These guys will give me some relatively decent experience, so I'm going to want to kill them. I'm going to retreat back over here and heal. Here comes one of them. I didn't heal as much as I wanted. I might have to use a healing potion. Here comes another one. Is there anything else? Let's cast detect monsters. I failed. Damn it. So here, he casted a magic missile. It does 13 damage, roughly. But I think I'm still okay. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, so there's one. If I remember correctly, there were 3. And there's one left, yeah. Okay, so let's kill it. Oh man, this one, I got some good shots off on that one. So you'll notice now I only have 36 arrows. Your arrows have a 35% chance of breaking when you use them. So you can start going through them reasonably quickly. Okay, let's try and get back to the stairs. Okay, well we'll go back to the stairs that we know where it is. I'm gonna read some of these scrolls that I have that I don't know what they are. I have monster confusion, that's kind of useless. Aggravate monster, which wakes up everything in the vicinity. So monster confusion means the next monster I hit, I will attack. But we went down the stairs. We didn't want to stay there any longer because I just woke up everything. Anyway. We're level 7. We have 3 spell points now. So we get 3 chances to cast attack monsters. Again, we're starting in a place that's really nice. There's nothing here that's dangerous. We're all the way on the far upper left of the map. So we'll explore that region first. Slime molds. Oh, there's a room down there. Okay. 3 slime molds. I might as well just eat them. And drop the other 2. I don't need them. I lost my mushroom of terror. I guess a glutton ghost must have found me and eat me. Okay, I found a scroll for to recall. That's nice, because that means I don't have to spend money on it in town. So yeah, and you can see I'm already just on that last level. I got enough gold to afford another trip back to town. Leather boots. Okay, let's put them on. Hopefully they are not bad. Okay, I'm going to leave that there and go around another way. So it's always nice to leave rubble there because it lets you get some control over the... shoot, it woke up. I'm going to try and kill it with arrow. Oh man, it already spawned another one. Oh no, this isn't good. I don't know if I can kill all these guys. Okay, so I know the leather boots, they're average. That's okay. I'm going to read one of my scrolls of light. Oh, this was not a room. That's interesting. Usually when you're in even in something close to open area, it's a room. Shrieker. Let's kill it. I'm not going to even bother with that jelly. That arrow can go away. Oh, it drains mana. I forgot about that. What is it? I think it maybe poisons. Well, maybe it's worth killing. I don't know. How much damage does it do? None. Yeah, it touches to poison, but that doesn't do any damage to me because I'm immune to that. Okay, so I lost all my. Okay, so let's see what's over here. Again, there's not much in the vicinity, so we can just continue happily mapping it out and searching for the stairs. And so most of this game is looking for the downstairs. I fell into a trap. At some point, I'm gonna have to start being worried about traps, but not yet. I guess I could use these scrolls of trap detection. Maybe I'll use one. Okay, so it's about time to cast this again. Oh, okay, so there's a lot more over here, but really nothing that scares me. So we can just continue. Now this one was a pain earlier, but now it's going to be a piece of cake. Just fire some arrows at it and just kill it. So you start getting things grow almost exponentially in this game as you get stronger. Monsters that were extremely difficult start becoming really easy. At the same point, you don't gain anything from killing them besides maybe the occasional good drop. So it's not so good. Okay, so rattlesnake, actually give me good. This will bring me up to level 8 if I can kill it. And it's not too dangerous again because of that internal resist poison. Okay, so now I'm level 7, which means I think I can gain, yeah, find traps, doors, and stairs. But I can't really cast this spell yet, so I'm not too worried about it. The blue ooze is awake. Nothing else is awake, so I'm gonna kill the blue ooze, and I'm gonna pick up that hat. Can I fire it at it from here? No. I have to move a little closer. Okay. Oops, I fired at the wrong thing. Okay, now let's kill this snake. Okay, snake's gone. So the green naga or naga, I don't know how to pronounce it. So it'll hit you with acid. So I'm gonna want to try and kill it from afar if possible, which should be easy. It also moves a little erratically, so you can see it's not coming right after me. It's kind of wandering around like an idiot. Well, that didn't work too well, but my first hit landed. So this is the advantage of the weapon wasn't so much the damage per turn, but the fact that now I have that +5 to hit really makes a difference this early in the game. So I'm not missing nearly as much as I used to. Okay, so let's put on the hat. And we really need to get down to a new level here. We've been what am I doing? Okay, I'm having some trouble with the new keyboard. Let's find. Did I ever see a stairs? I only saw an upstairs. So let's try and find it downstairs. Maybe I'll try casting the spell. No, failed. Oh well. I should make sure I'm not going to run into anything dangerous. No, this level is completely devoid of dangerous monsters. I'm going to read another. Oh, actually, no, maybe not. I'm actually going to read light though here. Okay, so there's downstairs. Perfect. Let's rest here, and then let's go down the stairs. Okay, dungeon level 7. There's a spear over there, which we're going to pick up. It might be better than the one we're wielding. We'll find out. 5 cave orcs. So I can't take 5 cave orcs yet, unless I find something like a wand of light. They're too dangerous. They have about I think maybe 60 health, and they do a decent amount of damage too. So they're not ones that I actually want to fight. Okay, so I'm gonna put this spear on, and we're gonna seek out some weak monster. I'll read trap detection. I have some more unID'd scrolls. I should have read them on the stairs. Spear is average. Okay, so that means we chuck it. Bye bye. And I'm gonna stay away from this area because that's where the cave orcs were, and I just don't feel like I want to mess with them. I'd have to run away. So we'll just avoid them altogether. I'm just gonna use up my trap detection because eventually I'm gonna have enough. Oh, what happened to me? It touches me. Oh, it's a glutton ghost. I might as well eat my other ration of food. I can read detect invisible maybe. Oh, can I kill it? Yeah, no, I didn't kill it, but maybe it runs directly away. Oh shoot. Well, that was a mistake. Okay, so if there's one Snoggo, there probably are more. They're less dangerous than the cave orcs, but still, I don't want to fight a whole group of them. And I never killed that glutton ghost, so it'll be back. How many are there? Oh, there's only 4. They give me experience? They do give me some experience. So actually killing these is worth it. So I'm going to wake up one at a time by firing an arrow at it and then running away so the other ones don't wake up. And then I can kill it. And that one gave me some gold, and we'll do it for the other 2. I'm not too worried now. I think I can handle these guys. I think that ring of protection is really helping. Everything else I have is just basic. Okay. Did I kill it? Yeah, okay. So it'll tell you a message, Snagga dies if, or sometimes you'll see something else if you killed it, and so you can know if you killed it or it ran away. What else was around here? Nothing really to be afraid of. Short sword, okay. Let's wield that, maybe that's better. And a wooden chest. Okay, so chests are almost always trapped, but it's not too hard to find them, and rogues have pretty good disarming, so you can see my disarming 67%, which is very good at this level. And it's not like if you fail, it doesn't necessarily open the or cause the trap to go off. It just means that you didn't disarm it and you get another chance. I think there's a smaller percentage for the trap to go off. Again, I'm really liking how nice these dungeons are. Let's try casting okay, so this was I just cast traps, doors, and stairs, so I know where the stairs are, which is also very useful. It's very useful to know where the stairs are, because that's our main goal. Let's kill this dragonfly. So it breathes sound at you, but they're so weak that it doesn't do much damage. Oh, the short sword I was using is average, so I'm pretty sure I want to keep the so I'm gonna fire an arrow at this at that pile of coins. And the reason I did that is there are monsters that look like coins but are really not. They're mimics, and so firing the arrow at them lets you know that they're safe. And I just didn't want to run into one of those at that point. Okay, let's read these scrolls. What do we got? Summon monsters. That's why you read them by the stairs, because I don't want to fight a cave orc and a panther at the same time. So down the stairs we go. So now I will never have that problem of summoning monsters again. Okay, let's see what's around. Oh, I failed 3 times in a row. Okay, so there's a purple monster here, Wormtongue. So this is a unique monster. So I'm probably not strong enough to fight it at this level, so we're not going to. Instead, we're going to head the other way. And if it comes after me, well, it comes after me. I also don't want to handle this many in a room. That's this many mages. They can confuse you, and once you're confused, you can't really do much. So we're going to head the other way. I'm going to read my last scroll, Trap Detection, just because it's very soon gonna be useless. Wait, Harpy. They don't give me anything, so I'll let it follow me. Oh man, I'm not gonna have much of a choice, am I? I'm gonna have to go. I can go at least away from Wormtongue, but another. I guess I can get that. Okay, well, there's a decent amount down this way, so at least we can get away from Wormtongue, and there's an upstairs if we need to. So Wormtongue's annoying, but he's not terribly dangerous, because what he does is he'll steal money from you and then he'll run away. So you don't have to. So as long as you're not so far away from him in a corridor where he just sits there and casts like ice bolts at you, you can generally just let him steal some of your money and then he'll run away, and then you won't have to worry about him for a while again. So it's annoying if you want to kill him when he does that, but it's not as dangerous as some of the other monsters. So green mold. I can sit here and pump it full of arrows, I guess. I'm starting to run up on the time limit, but so well, let's do that. Let's try and shoot arrows at it until it dies. That's not gonna work. I have no more arrows left. Oh no! Let's if I throw some flasks of oil at it. I have one more flask of oil, two more flasks of oil. Ah, killed it. Okay. Wow, I only have 14 arrows left. Okay, so I'm gonna have to make this video will probably also end maybe with a trip back to town. I don't know. We can hold on to a shovel. I don't plan to be doing much digging, but okay, nothing really to be scared of in this direction. So let's head that way. I failed my test, so maybe I should go back to the town since I'm almost out of arrows. Let's read the light. And I can't find the stairs. The shovel is not terribly interesting. One more? No, three more light. Okay, I got some more wands. And I got my first rod. So rods you can usually ID right away. Ah, that's useful. It's a door stair location. So that's actually somewhat useful for me because I was having a lot of trouble casting that spell. So now I'll be able to find doors pretty easily. Okay, so I didn't kill that bat. Now it's running away. Well, when it comes back, I'll use this other wand on it. Come on, come in. So this copper wand, let's see what it does. That's sleep monster. Not terribly useful. Not terribly useful. I don't know which one's more useless. Okay, I don't really. Oh, I want to read this scroll. Magic mapping. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, let's continue onwards. And then we'll probably recall somewhere soon in this level. Yeti is probably a monster I don't want to fight. It doesn't move fast, but it has a lot of hit points. Salamander, we can actually, that might be a good monster to kill. Let's do it. Breathes fire on me, but it doesn't do much damage, but it can burn your books. That one didn't. I killed it and got my 40 experience. Oh, I've already found the stairs. I got my con drained by hitting a dart trap. That's why you want to detect traps, is you get these dart traps. But the way you gain that back is by gaining a level. So maybe how much do I get for these? Not that much. So I can try gaining a level. And that'll be so okay. So let's gain a level, and let's recall back to town, and then we'll stop the video. So I have no use for priest books. So bye bye. New mushroom. Is there anything? No, I can't cast a spell. There's that Yeti I didn't want to fight. Oops. Going the wrong way. Okay, do you know what? Let's go back to town now. This is starting to get a little long. So we'll recall back to town. We'll get some more arrows. And that's it. Okay, so that's all for this video, and I'll see you in the next part.